Hey, free thinkers, let's dive into a topic that comes up all the time: confidence. Everyone wants to feel confident, but what does that even mean? And how do you actually get it? Let's keep it simple. Confidence is the combination of presence, self belief, and courage. It's the ability to trust yourself and your choices, even when things don't go as planned. It's not about being perfect or fearless, it's about knowing you can handle whatever comes your way. But here's the big question: why do some people seem naturally confident, while others feel like they're faking it? And how can you bridge that gap? Confidence can come from two places. First, there's the group we call naturals. These are the people who grew up in environments that made confidence feel natural. Maybe their parents encouraged them, believed in them, or just let them figure things out for themselves. When you grow up with that kind of support, it's easier to believe in yourself. But not everyone has that foundation, and that's okay. The second way to develop confidence, and the way that's 100% within your control, is by building it yourself. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you create through consistent action. Let me break this down with an example. Imagine you've always wanted to get in shape, but you're not sure where to start. You decide you're going to be able to do 20 push-ups in a row by the end of the month. At first, even 5 push-ups feel like a struggle. You might even doubt whether it's possible. But you start small. 5 today, 6 tomorrow. You stay consistent, even when it's hard. By the end of the month, you're hitting your goal. That feeling you get when you realize you've done something you thought you couldn't? That's confidence building inside of you. It's not about the push-ups themselves. It's about proving to yourself that you're capable of setting a goal and making it happen. That's what builds trust in yourself. And that trust is the foundation of confidence. The same idea applies to other areas of life. Let's say you're nervous about talking to women. The thought of walking up to someone and starting a conversation might feel terrifying. But the only way to get over that fear is to face it. Start small. Say hello. Compliment someone on their outfit. You'll feel awkward at first, and rejection might sting in the beginning, but the truth is that it won't kill you. By the time you've approached 10 people, the fear starts to fade. You realize rejection isn't as bad as you thought, and you start enjoying the process. That's how confidence works. It's built through action, by proving to yourself over and over again that you can handle whatever comes your way. What's important to remember is that confidence doesn't come from the outcome. It's not about whether you get the number, the date, or the job. Confidence comes from showing up and doing the thing. The action itself is the win. Over time, this process creates a virtuous cycle. The more you take action, the more confident you feel. That confidence gives you the courage to take on even bigger challenges, which leads to even more growth. Eventually, confidence stops being something you have to work for. It becomes part of who you are. Let's take another real-world example. I know a couple recording artists who used to be terrified of live performances. Their hands would shake, their voice would crack, and they'd avoid any situation where they had to perform in front of people. One day, they decided to face it head on. They joined a local group that met weekly to practice going to open mics and improving their performing skills. At first, it was rough. They stumbled over their words, were out of tune, and felt awkward. But they kept showing up. Week after week, they got better. By the end of the year, they were performing at the shows in front of thousands of people. What changed? It wasn't just practice. It was the realization that they could face something they feared and come out stronger. That's what confidence is. The belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. Not because you're fearless, but because you've proven to yourself that you're capable. So here's the bottom line. Confidence isn't a magical quality that some people are born with. It's something you build one step at a time. Start small. Stay consistent. Set goals that challenge you but don't overwhelm you. Whether it's doing push-ups, talking to strangers, or learning a new skill, the process is the same. What's one thing in your life you'd like to feel more confident about? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And as always, stay real, stay curious, and keep thinking freely.